Morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. What we got for you here is me picking out the very best fast food burger. Now, I know my fast food, I know what tastes good, and this is my opinion, and it's right. Comment down below and be civil. Let me know if you agree with me or disagree. If you do enjoy this, drop a like, hit the sub button. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. 25 from Slim. Not to get off topic, how does someone... Wait, not to get off topic, how does some cheesy grits with an egg over easy sound right about now? I gotta be honest, man. I've never had a grit bowl until I moved down south, and they're amazing. I had one of the, and like they got like a cheesy grit bowl with like some eggs over easy on it and some bacon. Bro, I had never in my life experienced anything like that. It was crazy. It was literally like a cheesy grit bowl, 2 over easy eggs with bacon, and they had a little hot sauce in there. Homie, wow. And you know what's weird? I didn't like grits until I moved to the South. There's food that I used to eat in New York that I didn't like. And I think the reason I didn't like it was because I didn't have it when it was made well. Down south, I hated seafood before I moved down to Florida. Now I wouldn't say I love seafood, but I will go out and instead of getting like a cheeseburger or like a steak or like chicken tenders, which I love all that stuff, I'll get like a fish. I will, whether it's a fried fish or maybe it's literally a grilled grouper. I love grouper. Right? I didn't know that about myself until I moved down to Florida. Another one is grits. I hated grits when I was in New York, and then I moved down to Florida, and I don't know why, but I tried that grit bowl, and I was like, dude, this is great. I mean, biscuits, right? I wasn't huge on biscuits when I lived in New York, bro. Biscuits down south go crazy. But there is a flip to it where it's like I had good bagels up in New York, and now in Florida, it's really hard for me to find a good bagel. But that's a prime example. You know what I'm saying? Or like pizza in New York, nothing's gonna beat it. Nothing. So we still eat pizza in Florida, but I'm eating it knowing it's not gonna be much of anything. You know what I mean? So those grits sound good. Slime, I'll say that. What about Chicago pizza being better? Listen, guys, I got best of both worlds, man. I lived in Chicago for 4 years, so I've had, authentic deep dish at Lou's, Giordano's, right? I've also lived in New York majority of my life, so I've had incredible New York style pizza. And my answer is not one is better than the other, and they should be treated as separate entities, to be completely honest with you. When I think of a pizza in New York style, you should be able to pick it up like this. It shouldn't bend. It should be, it should be hot, crispy a little bit, no fold, really. You can fold it yourself, but it shouldn't like flop. You know what I'm saying? And then you got deep dish where it's like, if I get deep dish, bro, I'm sitting down with a fork and a knife. I'm not really even touching that with my hand. It's almost like a lasagna kind of a thing, but it's still great. New York style is great. And deep dish is great. I love Lou's, bro. Lou's, oh my God. The butter crust with their sausage. But it's just like, in my opinion, you can't put the two together. I will say wild card that I had never had until recently, Detroit style pizza. I didn't even know y'all did it different in Detroit. That's pretty lit too, bro. I gotta be honest. It's kind of it's like a middle between New York style and deep dish in Chicago, where it's like a thicker crust and it's still pretty. I don't know. I've never had that style of pizza, but that hits too. You know what the bottom line is? Pizza is good. I think that's bottom line from what we're saying here. Pizza is lit. I love pizza. And I've been talking about food for like the last 20 minutes. I just ate though, so I can talk about this, so I'm not super hungry. I love pizza, man. I love it. Have y'all ever had Jets Pizza? It's like a chain. I never even had anything like that before. Let me rephrase. I mean, I've had like chain pizza, pizza, Papa John's, whatever, but I never even heard of Jets, and I didn't realize it was a chain. And I gotta say, man, as far as chain pizzas are, Jets is solid chain pizza. I'd never seen it in New York. I'd seen it in Florida now. And I tell you what, man, it's good stuff right there. You know what I did have recently that just smacked? Wingstop hot honey tenders. Dude, I kept seeing Wingstop's hot honey wings, boneless wings and tenders all over my For You page, bro. So I did what any logical person would do. I ordered some hot honey buffalo, some hot honey tenders, some hot honey wings, and I got a huge thing of ranch and some of their fries. And Wingstop, man, wow. There's some fast foods, in my opinion, that are almost in a top like echelon, like they should be in their own category. And there's certain ones that come to mind when I think about it. Like Taco Bell, that is a top tier, S tier, if you will, fast food. I can always count on coming back from the bar or whatever. You finally get home, got a little buzz going on, and you get yourself, because you didn't eat at the bar, because you're an idiot, and you get yourself some Chalupa Supremes, a chicken quesadilla, and a Crunchwrap Supreme with some Baja Blast, right? I mean, there is something about that is a S tier fast food. There's nothing that will beat. I'm sure when I'm dying, they say that you relive your life, right? I'm sure there's going to be at least one moment of me eating Taco Bell in my highlight reel when I'm dying. I think Wingstop's up there too. Wingstop's another S tier. It's an S tier tender spot. Now, I love their boneless wings. I haven't really had their wings. I got to be honest with you. I love their boneless wings. I love their tenders. Their ranch. I'm not a ranch guy. I like their ranch. That says a lot. I think it's S tier. I think Chick-fil-A's up there too. You got to give credit where credit's due. Chick-fil-A, they do it well. Chick-fil-A sauce is elite. I love their fried chicken. I'll eat their grilled chicken. I think that Chick-fil-A is another S tier. Is Whataburger S tier? I think Whataburger. I think Whataburger is underappreciated. They got a great patty melt, man. Great patty melt. I think they're underappreciated. I don't know if I would say they're S tier. I would put Whataburger around A, to be honest. I've never had Zaxby's, and I've never had, what's the other chicken one? Cane's. Never had either of them. I hear they're both great. I would love to eat both of those, to be honest with you. So, but that's like a back and forth, right? Zaxby's and Cane's or whatever. Five Guys is the best fast food burger out there. I have to say that. Anyone that I'm trying to get away from this food conversation, but I saw some slander in the chat about Five Guys and being not good. So I need you all to understand, I have had almost every fast food burger in my life. I have. And Five Guys is the best one you're going to be able to get. Now, it is more expensive. It's a little more expensive. You're going to have to pay a little more money. That is true. That's not a wrong statement, right? I'm not disagreeing with that. It is more pricey. But if you want the best possible fast food burger, you're getting Five Guys. Money aside, right? If you have McDonald's, if you got Burger King, you got Whataburger, Culver's, In-N-Out, Shake Shack, Five Guys, no money, right? Wendy's, we'll throw that in there. No money. You don't have to pay for anything. The best thing you're going to eat in that line is Five Guys, 100%. Listen, I know good fast food. All right, look at me. Okay, I was 325 pounds. Now I am a lean 250, 255, right? Which is totally fine. I like that weight on me. I look good. I got, look at this, ready? Left, right, left, right, left, right. See that? So I know good fast food, and you're not gonna get a better burger than Five Guys. You're not. There's no, I see some of you naming some other stuff. Hardee's, no. In-N-Out, there's something in the water in California, man. I don't know what it is. If I'm completely honest with you, In-N-Out, I'm throwing that mid. This almost is turning into like a verbal tier list that I'm doing here. But if you have a ranking system, I'm not gonna throw In-N-Out down with like, oh, where would I put? I'm not gonna throw it last tier because that's disrespectful. Because it is solid, but in my opinion, it's mid. Flat out, Shake Shack beats out In-N-Out 100%. Burgers wise. I mean, Shakes is it's game over. But Shake Shack over In-N-Out 1,000,000%. And listen, there's something about, I don't know what it is with the West Coast and their weird sensation with In-N-Out. I don't know what it is, but it is just not, it's not it. It's just not, bro. But I'm telling y'all, man, Five Guys is it. It's the best fast food burger you're gonna get. Nothing will beat it. I see some people naming Red Robin. I'm not putting that in the fast food category. Red Robin is good though, and underappreciated. Royal Red Robin, lit. You're not gonna get any better burger than that Five Guys burger, bro. Nothing beats it. I see someone is saying Sonic, and I just want to headbutt you, to be honest with you. If you like Sonic, I'm happy for you. I have been drunk, and the only thing we could have eaten was Sonic, and I literally passed. That says a lot. One of their staples is like, what, a foot-long chili dog? Like, that's what I want to go grab or some shit like that? Like, brother, anyone that's saying Sonic, please Stop it. I've been like blacked out and I've passed on Sonic, literally. So I see a lot of people saying Culver's. I'm really focusing on the burgers right now. And Culver's is another one, in my opinion, that's kind of like Whataburger, where it's underappreciated. I think that Culver's is a very good burger when it comes to fat. I would say flat out, I think Culver's is better than In-N-Out 100%, and it might be on a similar level with Shake Shack, if not a hair better. That is a Culver's. That's another underappreciated one. There's when I lived in Chicago, I don't eat it a ton now, but when I lived in Chicago, there was a Culver's kind of near me, and I ate it quite a bit. And I mean, and their cheese curds. I mean, that's kind of a different category, but I'm saying burgers wise, in my opinion, Culver's is really, really solid. Really solid. Listen, my bottom line here, and I'm gonna wrap this up here because we've been talking about food for like 25 minutes. I have to move on. All right. The bottom line is Five Guys is the most elite fast food burger you can get. End of story. There's nothing that you can say or no other restaurant that you can name that I will be like, oh, maybe that is the top of the line and nothing's gonna beat it. I got this guy in the chat spamming TGI Fridays. We gotta move on, bro. We need to. Hey, I fuck with their apps. I fuck with their apps heavy. I do, but different category.